Fred was being a busy engine today. He had to take 2 brake vans to the yard. One was being trial run because it was brand new, and the other was just being returned. Presently, he came to a signal at danger, and he couldn't go past it. Presently, the points changed, and a distant whistle signaled the arrival of an approaching train. The approaching engine was Jim. He had a low loader with Carter's gallopers on, and a brake van. He looked very excited, and was taking his time as he approached the junction. Fred was most surprised. "What have you got there, Jim?" "It's something for the steam fare," said the other engine. "What's a steam fare?" asked Fred nervously. "It's where steam engines and traction engines and even the old steamrollers get together for a fare." "Oh," said Fred. It sounded very exciting to him. He entered the train into the siding, where a smart little lorry was ready to take it away. Fred was so busy watching the procession go past that he didn't realize the signal had changed. His driver called to him, "Come on, Fred, it's time to go." Poor Fred was most embarrassed and puffed on as soon as he could. Fred clattered through the countryside. He was going to talk to the manager and ask him if he could help with the fare. Fred puffed into a little stone station where he found the manager waiting for him on the platform. He drew up beside. Sir, said Fred eagerly. "What is it, Fred?" asked the manager. "I want to help with the steam fare, sir." "Ah, well, you may just be in luck," said the manager. "This afternoon there is a group of important people for the steam fare arriving this afternoon." "Oh, excellent, sir. That sounds good. Do you want me to take Isabella?" "Yes. There's not very many of these people. But once you've finished your job, you can go and get ready. But remember, patience is a virtue." With a big whistle of thanks, Fred puffed away. He was very excited as he disappeared into the tunnel. It wasn't long before Fred reached the yards in which he had to drop off his guards vans. Once the points had changed, Fred backed the 2 guards vans into the siding. When he finished with the guards vans, he puffed out, ready to return to the station to find Isabella. It wasn't long before Fred arrived at a signal at danger, and he came to a stop, because it was dangerous to go on at a signal at danger. A whistle from the other side of the tunnel meant an engine was approaching. It was his friend Perry. He looked dreadfully excited as he charged past with a blue coach. Fred was most surprised with this. Whatever was he pulling? He pondered to himself. But the signal changed to show clear ahead, and he puffed away. He charged out of Sydney Tunnel. He was approaching the yards fast. He knew he had to go and get Isabella. Isabella was sat in the coaching yard. She was most excited when she saw Fred coming down to pick her up. The other coaches had told her all about the steam fair, and she had heard from manager that she had been chosen to go and pick up some important people to go on the steam fair later on that night. Fred raced along with Isabella. He was afraid he was going to be late, and that would never do. There was a lot of people on the platform as Fred puffed in with Isabella. He slowed to a stop, and the passengers climbed aboard. Fred gave a jolly whistle and puffed away to the main station. Fred passed his friend Dexter carrying some ice cream wagons. They were to go to Teignmouth. It wasn't long before he passed the carter's lorry. He whistled, "Peep peep, hello!" And he and the passengers carried on to Littlestone Station, where the new manager would be waiting. As Fred arrived with his special, Dover was puffing away with hers. It was full of goods and treats for those working on the steam fair. Fred came to a stop and the passengers disembarked. The manager and all the special passengers told Fred what a wonderful Indian he was and how well he had taken them on their ride. Fred was so happy that he almost burst. He didn't, so he just tooted his whistle very happily